Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here and to Rocks Chat. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So it's mega early, it's still dark, and the reason for that is we're going out today. We're going to do a little bit of Christmas shopping, Gary and I, and we're going to a huge place called Lakeside. And we have in the southeast really, I guess, yeah, mostly, we have two quite big shopping malls. One's called Bluewater and the other is Lakeside. Now one is this side of the River Thames, which is Bluewater, and the other side of the Thames has Lakeside, but Lakeside is bigger. Bluewater's quite big and it's on 2 stories, but Lakeside has a lot of stuff that has grown up around it, and lots of huge business park kind of shops. Like if they have a Next there, it is a massive building on several stories, you know, so it's lots there. And so we're going tomorrow. Gary has never been. I can't believe that, really, but he's never been, and I've been lots. Although I used to go a lot when the kids were small, and I've been a few times since, but I can't say that I really know it well now, you know, the shops. I used to know everything around the area, what you could get down a little side, round the back of other businesses. There was a place you could get footwear, gone now I suppose, but I don't know my way around there like I used to, so I'm going to be reacquainted with it later on. But we're going to get an early start and hopefully get back quite early as well then. So yeah, and the weather's meant to be good tomorrow, which is nice compared to the awful rain we've had. Okay, so I'm going to try this joke. Now I don't get it. I did have a little look at it, but I have to say I don't get it. You're going to have to tell me it, because if it's what I think it is, it's too simple. Anyway, here we go. Our favourite museum in town displays quilts from around the country. When I visited recently, I asked the woman at the front desk about a senior discount. It wasn't to be. "Ma'am," she said, "this is a quilt museum. We give discounts to teenagers." Is that because teenagers wouldn't want to be there? I don't get it. I'm going to give it a little chuckle. It's upside down. It was upside down. It's funny. It's funnier than the joke, to be honest with you. I don't get it. As a joke, I don't have to say, I just don't understand. Do you? Answers on a postcard, please. No, you can actually put it in the comment section. Is it because teenagers don't want to be there? I don't know. I don't get it other than that. So, yeah, anyway. I don't get it. So, yeah, busy day then, busy day. And as we're going out for the day, the diet may suffer, but it's a one-off. It's, you know, something we did plan to do. We were planning maybe to stay overnight, but we decided against it because, you know, it's not that far. And if we drive home, you know, we could spend more money on Christmas, really. So we decided not to do that. We almost did. We were within seconds of booking, but we didn't actually do it. Just as I was going to do it, Gary said, "Do we really need to?" Probably not, no. So there we go. We're not going to stay. Maybe we'll do our overnight break somewhere else later on, somewhere with scenery. Although they have got scenery, I might take my recording equipment and, you know, my microphone and stuff, and just in case, because they just might have their Christmassy thing outside, and in case there's anything worth recording, I'll do it, maybe a short or two. So look out today anyway for another little quest for yarn. I normally only do one a week, But you know, Gary and I had to go and have our eyes tested. Well, while Gary was in having his eye test, I went and did a little yarn quest, did a short as well. So don't forget to watch the short and then click on the short for the video. Yeah, if you do it that way around, it's, if you can, it doesn't have to be. But yeah, I did buy some yarn, and you will see later on. Now I do have to have glasses. This is the thing. My left eye has deteriorated since having laser eye surgery. My right eye is not too bad, although it does need the left eye to help it out, you know. But I have 20 vision in the right eye and 25 in my left. So my left eye is has deteriorated, but it's been well over 20 years since I had laser eye surgery. So I think, all in all, my eyes are not doing too bad at all. I do have the very first hazy milkiness of a cataract. Can you believe that? I haven't got cataracts, but because there was a little bit of mist in there, they're going to keep an eye on that every time I have my eyes tested from now on, until the such time as I need them done. Oh my goodness, I do feel old now. I feel ancient because of that. But when he said, you know, to be honest with you, you are perfectly legal to drive without glasses. You don't need glasses to drive. But it's kind of up to you if you want to have them for distance, for up close, and for my going on the computer. But that's what I wanted them for when I'm working. And so to be honest, the distance ones probably not going to get used a great deal. Maybe when my eyes get a bit tired, I might watch the TV with them, but I won't drive in them. I don't need them for driving. And I can read just about everything, you know, the signs, number plates and all that stuff. I'm legal to drive without them. So it made me wonder, do I actually need them in the first place? If you're legal to drive and your eyesight's not that bad, do you actually need glasses? But I plumped for getting them, because for reading, I've took them out, but I usually have some of those easy readers that you get from shops, you know, but they don't take into consideration that one eye is different to the other. Plus I have astigmatism, so they don't take that into consideration either. So I figured, to have close up, I will have a pair of glasses that are specifically going to help me to read anything and to do any close-up work, because my left eye is, well, 20/25, so you know, it's, and the lower the number the better. So yeah, it's, you know, not the same as my other eye. So when you put those glasses on, it's not really, and I've always said that no glasses that I get from any of those shops really help me that much, and that's probably why. So I'm gonna get them, and I said, you know, maybe I'll wear them for computer, but which ones should I wear for working on the computer? Will it be the distance or the up close? Because it's not laptop, it is maybe, but my computer is way over there. So she said, no, you need mid-range really. So I'll ask him the strength for that, because if you wear the readers, it's too strong. So I'm going to have 3 pairs. This is someone who probably don't need glasses, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I'm going to have a pair for the computer, a pair for reading, and a pair for not driving in. Gary said, you might like them if you're driving them. And I said, no, I won't, because I didn't like wearing glasses when I did need glasses. You know, I preferred driving without. So I definitely won't do that. But I'm going to get them. The distance ones are going to be reactor light, so they will look like sunglasses when the sun's out. Because I do suffer with light. It does annoy me. Glary lights do annoy me. So, and they're going to be coated for screens. So, yeah. And she said, no, your reading glasses would be quite thick. I thought, that doesn't sound good, does it? So she said, so would you like them in the stay clear plastic? So yeah, I definitely would like them in the stay clear plastic because they're much lighter. Hate when you get that trench, you know, on your schnozzle. But yeah, so that anyway, I come out of there thinking my glasses were more expensive than Gary's, and he needs glasses, you know. He's got 3 pairs too, you know. He needs glasses for driving, and I come out of these like, well, you don't really need them for driving, and I've got 3 pairs and they're more expensive. It doesn't really make sense to me, but you know, I'm getting them anyway. Can only help, can't it, really? I do find that about this time of night my vision's quite blurry because the lights are really dazzling, the TV dazzles it, and so yeah, I'm going to start wearing them. And it was either that or go and have them lasered again. I have to say, when I first had my eyes lasered, the very first thing I ever looked at, well, there was two things that really popped. And one of them was I was sitting on my sofa, I was looking out the window, and opposite us were trees, and I could see every single individual leaf on the trees. And I just knew that there was a brown trunk and green, but I couldn't differentiate between every single leaf of that tree, but I could see them, individual leaves, and that was like, wow. And the other thing was watching TV saying, that person's really got bags under their eyes. Oh my God. And I'd never seen them, never seen the bags, because they were just blur to a certain extent. But for the first time I was looking thinking, oh, the bag's under that girl's eyes. You know, like people in Coronation Street or whatever, and I'm going, oh, she's got such big bags under her eyes. Never seen them before. Never seen them. But now that then, you know, obviously that it was so much better. I had better eyesight once I had my eyes lasered than I'd ever had as a child, I think. I don't think I'd ever really had that good. But yeah. So now my eyesight is better than it was before when I had glasses, obviously. But, you know, I did expect that there'd been a little bit of deterioration. You know. Can't really not after all those years. When they first started doing it, they said if it deteriorates, we'll do it again. But I don't know what the time frame is. After 20 years, 25 years, it's like, no, you know, you just forget about it, dear. You're not going to get it done. So anyway, that's that was the tale of the eyes, the eyeballs. Yeah, unbelievable. Cataracts. I know lots of people have cataracts, but I just didn't expect it would be me. I know my sister had them. She had to have her eyes done, but I haven't got them yet. He said, don't think, you know, you've got them yet. We'll monitor them, and you won't have need your eyes tested for another 2 years. So it's obviously a long way off. So he said that might be one of the reasons your eye's blurring a little bit on the left eye. He said, you know, you will notice a difference when you wear your glasses for close-up work. Because I did lose that once I had my eyes lasered. I had really good, before I had it done, I had really good close-up vision. And the minute that I had it done, that close-up vision was gone. But when I had, you know, the sight thing, and he was asking me to read, there was once, I think the reading test was kind of a card right in front of you. I could read the bottom line. And I said, if it's bold and it's, you know, black on white and it's a bold print, I'll be able to read it. And there was obviously the tiny print got a bit, you know, iffy. But yeah, I can't believe it, really. Back to buying glasses. That was one of the reasons I had my eyes lasered. You know, I was at work and they used to pass me memos, and where I used to have my glasses on and they'd give me a memo, I just better read it okay. But it got to the stage where I'd have to take my glasses off to read that memo. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to have varifocals. There was no way on this earth I was having varifocals. So, and my glasses were digging into my nose because I had 12-hour shifts at work and I had a headset on and glasses on, and I used to feel the weight of the world was pressing down. So, and everybody was getting it done. And I thought, you know what, I'm getting it done. I still feel like to this day that I was quite brave because, you know, it wasn't like, when I say everyone was getting it done, everyone at work, but it wasn't sort of a thing that most people just went out and did. You know, it's still very new. Could have gone, you know, in my head I was thinking, what if it goes wrong? What if it goes? But they said it won't, you know, it just, the only thing that can go wrong is it won't work. He did say I had dry eyes. He said, but then that's common with people who've had their eyes lasered. And I said, yeah, I do get dry, but they're not too bad. I don't find, you know, I feel like I've got really badly dry eyes. But I do have eye drops for when I need them. So enough about my peepers. Anyway, at least, you know, I went and got it done. And they puffed in the eye. I hate that. You know, that machine that goes 3 times in each eyeball. Anyway, I was a brave soldier. I let them do it. So yeah, today, Lakeside. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to the journey. The journey sucks. So does going over the Thames. You know, there's 2 tunnels and a bridge for the Dartford crossing, and it's always a nightmare. Even though they expanded. It used to be 1 tunnel, 1 each way, and then they expanded and it was 2 tunnels. Then they had to expand again and it was a bridge and 2 tunnels, and they still end up with traffic jams. So it's crazy. Ben Alton once said, you know what happens if you buy a bigger bin? You fill it up. And that's what's going to happen when they build that bridge. And it's true. As more and more traffic uses it because it's bigger. So he said it's just going to get, you know, you get a bigger bin, it still gets full up. And he wasn't wrong. I still don't get that joke. I really don't. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the yarn that I got. I won't tell you any more, other than the fact that I got more than I thought. And there were 2 shops that I could have got yarn in that mall, precinct, whatever you want to call it. What else have I got to tell you? As I made a little start on ordering some Christmas presents online. One thing I was a little bit miffed about is that when I ordered my laptop, it was an M1 chip, and that was the new thing. It wasn't that long ago I got it, and we're up to the M3 chip now, and it's meant to be so much better. And I keep looking at it thinking, oh, annoying. If I sold these 2, maybe I could get it. But then what a palaver. And as I was bashing away on my laptop earlier thinking, how can it be better than this? You know, this is kind of, how can it get any better? To be honest with you, I don't know. So I'm going to go make sure everything's charged up and ready for us to go and uploaded before we have to go. I know it's not the most dynamic of chats today, especially going on about my blooming glasses. And, you know, I used to have real nice frames back in the day when I was at work. You know, you want to have nice frames for work. So I got 2, I think they were Tommy Hilfiger frames and 1 Hugo Boss frame. They all had to be different so I know which one was which. So I get mixed up otherwise. Anyway, I will see you on the next one. I think we've got 2 weeks, not 2 waits to week, but 2 weeks to wait until we can pick them up and get them fitted and all that stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. And all those people messaging me about the Santa sacks, I hope I was clear. People ask me questions, and but mostly, well, there's been about 4 really, about different things. So I hope it was all clear and understandable, my blurb, what I said. So yeah, fingers crossed anyway. I put in a new order for some Stylecraft yarn. And I also want to put in a new order for another couple of brands and get some more yarn in. I have got a bit of space now. I cleared out a couple of boxes and Gary gave me 3 small ones. So I've got some space to put some yarn. So yeah, I ordered some and that should be arriving fairly soon. Well, that's if they can get to us with that road. You know, we've got another week and a half of it, I think. So yeah, and I bet they're late too, you know, it's on time. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get that and they won't say, we tried to deliver it, we couldn't. But they're never that quick. Hopefully, by the time they do, it'll be open. I was toying with the idea of waiting a week, but I figured, nah, get on there, order the yarn. So thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Wish us luck shopping. I think we're going to need it. It's going to be exhausting. It's a big place. And I remember the last time I went, I actually went with Gemma and Charlotte and Martin's girlfriend, Cara. And just walking around one shop alone, it was exhausting because they are humongous. So I'm a bit out of practice, and so is Gary. So, but there are places to go get a drink and sit down and all that. So hopefully we'll survive. I used to be able to shop till I drop. Now I just drop if I shop. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye for now.